Welcome back to Brick by Brick. Today we're going to be going over the tips and suggestions I wish I had gotten when I started investing in Legos, and I'll be giving you guys those tips and suggestions from somebody who has had some experience investing in plenty of Lego sets. So the first piece of advice I would give is that you should always remain calm and level-headed whenever you're checking the price of your Lego investments. They'll go up and down. It's a lot like the stock market, so just time in the market is always going to be timing the market, and that pretty much always applies to Legos as well. So you don't need to check your sets every other day or every day. You can, somewhere between 2 weeks and every month is probably a good time frame to have in mind when you want to check the price of your Lego sets, unless you're hoping to sell them soon and you're trying to find the week or whatever that they are worth the most. Then you can start to check them a couple more times. But in general, when you're just waiting for them to go up in value, you probably only need to check like once a month. But once they're getting near when you want to start selling the set, then you can start to check every 2 weeks or so, and less if you would like. So that's the first piece of advice that I would recommend. The next is to stick to the Lego themes and sets that you know about and have done your research on. So for me, that is Lego Star Wars and Lego Harry Potter. So these are the sets that I've probably done the most research on and have checked the prices of older versions of sets from both of these themes. I remember I did that quite a bit when I bought one of the Lego Millennium Falcons. I had seen that the price generally kept going up for all of the Millennium Falcon sets, so I decided to buy it, and I was able to sell it for, I believe, twice what I paid for it. And so that trend has been going well for me. And it's been the same, if not better in some cases, for Lego Harry Potter. For example, this set I was able to get for about somewhere between $9 and $12, and it is now worth around $45. I could sell it for somewhere around there, might be a little less, but around there. So just make sure to stick to the Lego sets and themes you know. I don't know too much about, say, Lego Ninjago, which is why I don't have really many investments in there. I prefer to just stick what I know. But there are disadvantages to that occasionally. There could always be a Lego Ninjago set that spikes in value that I really was not predicting and didn't buy any of them. But I'm generally more of a safer Lego investor, so I like to stick to the sets and themes that I know a lot about for the bulk of my investing portfolio. But I do try to add in 1 or 2 sets from a different theme. For example, I've got a couple Lego Mario sets because I think that they will end up doing pretty well, and a couple other themes that aren't a huge percent of my Lego investing portfolio. Pretty much all of my Lego investments are in Lego Harry Potter or Lego Star Wars. So that theme and kind of Lego set might be different for each Lego investor. So just whatever you feel most comfortable investing in and you can see has a good future as a good investment, you can stick with that. Generally, those are going to come from themes that are branded, although there have been some more just generic like Lego City sets and other kind of things like that go up in value somewhat. But for me, those are a bit more risky because I feel like they don't have as much a following as, say, Harry Potter or Star Wars, which has just such a huge fan base. And that would probably be the third piece of advice I'd give, is stick to themes that are very popular. And that you know a lot about, so you can get the best of both worlds. And so if you're able to follow those, they can be very helpful in your Lego investing journey, and hopefully can keep you from avoiding mistakes by buying sets that may not go up in value as much. Thanks for watching. This has been Brick by Brick. Don't forget to subscribe.